So probably the number one thing people ask me is how to lose weight. That goes further than diet, nutrition, and cardio, and weight training, and all that. To me, I think the first place it has to start is kind of in your mind. And I believe there are 5 key ingredients that if you put together, you'll be successful in your weight loss journey. The number one key ingredient, I think, is to establish a goal. With that goal, it kind of switches, from I need to lose weight, or I wish I could lose weight, to I'm going to lose a certain amount of weight in a certain amount of time. So it's very important that you establish a attainable goal, and you put a deadline on that goal, so it kind of gives you a little bit of reason to put that as a priority. The second key ingredient, I believe, is making a commitment to that goal. We all know in life that things that we're committed to take precedent in our life over things that we're interested in, or things that we kind of find entertaining or whatever. So making a commitment to that goal is something personal for each and every individual. And once you make a commitment to that goal, you're more likely to achieve it because you're going to do things that you normally wouldn't do if you weren't committed to it. There are going to be days that are going to come up in all of our lives when life and time and everything is going to get in the way. There are going to be obstacles, and when we're not committed to something, we make excuses not to do them. But when we're committed to something, then we're more likely to see it through. The third thing you got to do is develop a plan. It's very important to know if I want to lose 30 pounds in 90 days, what kind of workout routine am I going to follow? What kind of exercise am I able to commit myself to doing on a regular basis? What kind of nutritional strategies will I utilize? All diets and everything, they work. There's science behind every diet and exercise program out there on the market. But do they all work for you? So when you're developing your plan to achieve your goal, I think it's very important that you develop a plan that's reasonable for your lifestyle, something that you're actually going to be able to do. I mean, it would be ridiculous for me to say, for instance, that I'm going to run 5 miles every day. But committing to doing 30 minutes of cardio on a minimum of 6 days a week is something I was able to develop in my plan. And I'm going to do another video and talk about all 5 of these ingredients individually in more detail, but just be realistic with yourself when you're developing your plan. The fourth thing that you have to do is execute that plan. You can have all the goals and commitments and plans in place in the world. If you don't put any action behind them, it's just not going to happen. So on those days, when you're executing that plan, again, when those obstacles come up, think back to that commitment, think back to your goal, keep it in front of you, and execute the plan. And then the fifth thing that you have to do is probably priority-wise, the most important one is just persevere. Don't let yourself quit. As we say, get right, make it happen. And I think if you put those 5 key ingredients together, and there's absolutely no way you can't be successful in your weight loss journey. And again, I'll be making another video discussing each of these ingredients individually and going more in depth about them. I appreciate you watching the video. Please like and subscribe to our channel, and feel free to share it with your friends. Thank you. So just to recap, there are 5 key ingredients for being successful in your weight loss journey. Number 1, establish a goal with a deadline. Number 2, make a commitment to achieve your goal. Number 3, develop a plan to achieve your goal. Be realistic. Number 4, execute that plan. And last but not least, persevere. Make it happen. See it through.